Yeah, Cali Mac. What a bitch want? Love and affection and a little bit of attention that I mentioned. Baby, I'm pimping. Dig that. Check it out. I hope.
I can't leave him alone. Cali Mac is his name, and the Mac boy's turning me on. It's just that I know what I want. Cali Mac is that I can't leave him alone. I can't leave him alone. Cali Mac is his name, and the Mac boy's turning me on. It's just that I know what I want.
Check it out, bitch. So, a big topic of today, which is relationships. Talk to me, man. What you think about today's relationships and men and women of today, man?
Man, me as a dude, that's a big one, man. I feel like relationships is they definitely ain't what they used to be. I'll say that. You know what I mean?
Elaborate.
I feel like social media got a negative influence on it. You know.
I agree.
You could you and your your lady or whatever could be, just doing just all right. You know what I mean? Bills paid, food in the house. Y'all not necessarily struggling or nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But she might see somebody on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, and see how her man might be in a better position or something, and feel some type of way off that, right? I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I love women, but I feel like right now, man, the women, they kind of lost today. You know what I mean? I feel like they definitely could use some guidance for sure. I feel like they got this just, I don't even know what to call it, this dream painted out as if like, you know what I mean? They can do whatever they want. They can be however, and the man gonna be there, give them money and just be cool with it.
Do you think it's a race thing? Do you think a certain race has
I probably might step on some toes with this one, but
man, step on them. I just want to hear the truth, man. That's all.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It'd be our own women. It'd be our own women.
Your own race, your own culture.
Yeah, and it's don't get me wrong, it's fucked up, man. Like
the black culture,
man, and then they get mad. Right, when they see a brother, you know what I mean, and he got him a Asian lady or a Mexican lady,
a young snow thing,
right, you know what I mean, and they be like, what the, he weird, why he doing that?
Yeah, now all of a sudden you weird.
When all reality, he might have tried to make it work with 1, 2, and 3, but like I said, it's just, I don't know, man. Like social media got these women thinking that they could just have it all, which you can. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely have it all, but
play your cards right. That's what Betty Wright said.
Stand behind your man and understand, right? Understand that you gonna be with somebody. You gonna be with a man, but understand. And this is what I preach to any female that I even talk to. Like, understand, it's gonna be somebody that look better than me. It's gonna be somebody that got more money than me. It's gonna be somebody that's shining harder than me. But as my lady, that I got the potential to be that, if not more.
Right.
So you gonna stand behind me and make sure that, you know what I mean, we get it rocking.
Well, the only faith that she should have should be in you.
Right.
No matter how much she sees different potential, different, options out there, it should be in you. And that's the issue, man, that I see today, is that there's so many options out there, and they're at a person's fingertips. And, and people get distracted.
So that goes back to social media. Social media got these women think their options is bigger than what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? They might post a little picture in a bathing suit or something, or in a nice little dress, and dude's gonna swipe up, but that's really all it is. So now in her mind, she thinking like, oh, these dudes swiping up on my story, or this, and that. Oh yeah, I can get all these dudes. When in all reality, that's really all it is. It ain't going no further than that.
It's a facade.
It's a facade, man.
A dream, a non-reality. And
I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I don't want no female that's really seeking any type of other validation. Like, I should be enough. Now, if I'm if I'm lacking in my macking or something like that, then let me know. You know what I mean? And we'll sit down, discuss it, and I, you know, go from there and try to adjust and adapt and overcome.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
So I grew up in the late '80s and the '90s. Let's just say the '90s. You know, early '90s, and you know, it was all about R&B, and you know, you was taught to be a man and be masculine,
right.
You know, but we still had R&B music, we still had love music, soul music, oldies but goodies, you know what I mean?
Right.
We had all of that, man, and we valued just women, having a woman, having a girlfriend, and you know, you had your first girlfriend, and you had another girlfriend, so on and so forth. And you really liked the girl, you know, you was into her, she was into you. You had long conversations on the phone, you wrote letters and stuff like that. You know, we don't have that today. We barely have R&B, we barely have women singers. We just don't, it's not the same anymore, man. And it's besides me on why it is what it is. You know, I know it's a different time, but man, times have truly changed.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is a song on the radio right now by a female artist, and it's called "Fuck My Baby Daddy."
I think I've heard it.
That tell you right there. You know what I mean? Like, you got females promoting this, like, oh yeah, I don't need no F him, forget this and all that. Like, come on, man. It ain't even, like I said, in reality too. I genuinely believe this. I feel like women want a man that they want a man that they could walk over. Right. You know what I mean? They want a man that they could tell what to do, control the situation. And don't get me wrong, like, I was kind of brought up old school, so, you know, you definitely got some say, but at the end of the day, I'm running the show. Like, and I don't say that to say like I'm controlling or nothing like that, but you're supposed to follow my lead.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm always gonna try to make sure I'm leading to the best direction and what really makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, that's how everything was designed, for a man to lead and a woman to follow. I mean, it is what it is. You know, you know, you have a woman that will say, well, you know, if I meet the right man, I'll present my femininity. If I meet the right man, I'll bring out my femininity. But if you had a man that said, hey, if I meet the right woman, I'll bring out my masculinity. So you're going to be feminine until you meet the right woman? Like, how would you like it if a man was to tell you, hey, if I meet the right woman and you doing what I need you to do, you'll see my masculine side? Like, that don't even sound right. So how is it that a woman can say, hey, when I meet the right man, you know, he'll be able to see my femininity? It's backwards, man. It's deranged. It's delusional, and people are full of shit nowadays, period. Excuse my French. But just keeping it 1,000, wow, you did?
No, you're right. I mean, a man should be a man 24/7, and a woman should be a woman 24/7.
Period.
It should be a switch that she turn on and off.
I like to bounce to the beat while I keep you on your feet. A hard day's work for a moment with me can feel like ecstasy. The comfort zone of Cali Mac is where you wanna be. It's where you wanna be. Nobody ever liked that you were different from the rest. Hourglass figuring outspoken from the rest, but from a real nigga's point of view, considered the best with your flaws and all and your nasty little ways. I know it's been plenty days, had tears run down your face. Black sheep of them all, feeling disgraced and out of place. Now it's time to put it behind you and start a new race. The only way to plead my case is to keep you straight laced, some straight face.